I have waited months for this figure, and at last it's here. Welcome to MANDO Collectables. So here's this week's figure unboxing, and this is TMS 010, the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. And I've waited a long time for this guy to turn up, well into 6 months now. Hot Toys and Sideshow are having difficulties with the shipping, and they're really got big delays at the moment. But regardless, he's turned up, he's here, and I'm very happy to have him at last. But before we dive in and get the figure out and take a look at his accessories, I thought we'd just take a look at the packaging. As you can see, a nice but standard box from Hot Toys, of course, but on the front, an absolutely fantastic portrait of Heavy Mando himself. Down below, the standard strip, which I really do like, with another portrait of Heavy Mando on. Then the strip continues round with a plain side. And then we got on the back, of course, we've got all the whodunits and the maker's information. And then we flick round to the opposite side where we can see yet another portrait of Heavy Mando. And then back to the front. So another standard but lovely looking box for the Heavy Mando figure. So what we'll do, we will now move on to opening him up and checking out the figure and all of his accessories. So as per usual, I'm showing you the inside card that covers the figure, and these are just worthy of showing anyway because the artwork on them are amazing, and this one is no exception. It's an absolutely fantastic picture of the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian in a really fantastic action pose. But I thought I'd give you a quick view of that before we delve into what's inside the box. So here is all of Heavy Mando's accessories, and there's quite a few. So we'll start with the stand, which of course makes a welcome change because it's actually a gravelly effect, a different scenery, no footprints in it, which I'm really happy about. We also get a grip stand because this guy is one big honking beast of a character and he's going to need that to hold him up. Then we have 3 sets of hands. We also have 2 flame effects for the jetpack. We have then a blade slash, looks like a gun effect, blade bayonetta. Let's have a look at that, which is pretty impressive looking. And of course, then we go up to his huge jetpack, which is massive, really nicely detailed. And it looks like this is magnetized, which is very good. And then finally, probably the biggest weapon I've ever seen on any Hot Toys figure, and this is Heavy Mando's railgun, and that is fantastic. That is so big, it's unreal, but it looks absolutely awesome. It's going to look fantastic on the character himself. So there we have all of Heavy Mando's accessories. So we'll move on now, get him on the stand and just have a look at him before we put him in a pose and stick him in the collection. And here he is, the man himself, and this is one beast of a character, the biggest character I've got in the collection without a doubt so far. But he looks fantastic. Going into the detail, the helmet looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic. This guy is armored up to the max, and you can see he's got battle damage on it, but he's such a beautiful character. The detail on him and the armor is second to none. It is absolutely beautiful. He's like fully tooled up and ready for action, believe me. But as you can see, I'm having to use this kickstand because he's such a beast of a character. But man, I'm so impressed with this guy. He's unreal. Some fantastic detail on him. Obviously, you have there his flight. It must be like a flamethrower attached to his arm. But everywhere you look, he's like seriously armored up and ready for action. This guy is absolutely amazing. But the helmet is absolutely superb. Love the design of the helmet. Love the character all round. I thought Mando was cool, but this guy is epic. And if you didn't pick this guy up, I'd highly advise trying picking him up, because he's such a fantastic looking character, and definitely want to add to the Mando collection. He is outstanding, but really happy with him. Fantastic detail. As I say, he's one honking big boy on his stand. So I'm looking forward to getting all his weapons on, popping on his jetpack and that, and we will then next see him in a pose next to Mandalorian and in the Mandalorian collection. So that is the heavy Mando. Let's put all his accessories on and give him a pose. So here he is in his dynamic action pose. The best that I could do for the moment. But he looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely one of my favourite characters in the series so far, without question. He looks awesome. Word of advice though, take your time when setting him up, because being so bulky, his articulation in his arms aren't the best, so his hands kept on popping out when trying to get this railgun in this position. But I've finally got there, so patience is definitely a virtue. But overall, very happy. He's absolutely fantastic looking. And there's the sides of him and the back with his jetpack. Looks very detailed, of course, with the jetpack flames shooting out the back, and then his chain gun attached to the back of it. But overall, absolutely well impressed with his character. He's a superb addition to the Mandalorian collection. Could not argue with it. He's definitely my favourite character at this present moment. So there you have him, guys. That is the heavy infantry Mandalorian, and let's get him on the shelf and add him to the collection. So there we have it, another video done, and yet another absolutely awesome figure to add to the collection, the heavy infantry Mandalorian. And he looks absolutely spot on standing next to the OG Mando. Easily one of my favourite characters from the series so far, without question. He is a beast of a character, and he's fantastic. Detail, everything. You can't go wrong with this guy. If you haven't picked him up, please do add him to the collection. He's absolutely spot on. So that's this video come to an end, guys. So as per usual, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, please do give a comment. If you want to see further future videos, please do hit that notification bell for further content. I'm going to try and keep the content now to every Wednesday. That would be the best day for me, so look out for it every Wednesday, guys. And finally, of course, if you like what you see, please do subscribe, but don't forget, that's only if you want to. I'll leave it here, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.